was like, let me call Pablo because I need to get to work. Like I called him, I was like, yo, can I pull up to the store like tomorrow or today? He said,
Yo. Hold on. Can you repeat what you just said?
Like the whole thing?
Yeah, bro. Please.
Bro, you're telling me I just rambled for 10 minutes telling you all of this? Like, are you not processing? We're gonna work with Nike, bro. Like, matter of fact, bro, I'm gonna pull up to your crib because I'm close to your house. Turn that camera on. I'm gonna play it one time. I'm gonna say what I gotta say one time, and you can replay it as many times as you want. I'll see you in a few, bro.
All right, dale, pull up.
Damn. How should I start?
Start from the top.
So, today is a big day. Today, I got a call that honestly might just change the way this whole 2026 goes. This started about 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago. We went to Art Basel for the Herd's Art Basel weekend. I was blessed enough to be on the panel talking about, pushing for new, how it came up, and all the opportunities I've gotten, and I got to share it along with, other run club leaders from Morning Miles Run Club, Coconut Grove, Christina from Lululemon, a bunch of inspirations into this. That whole weekend was insane. The whole lineup, the whole Art Basel vibes. And I walked away from that feeling inspired to do something creative with the running scene in my own element. Because I grew up always going with my friends to Art Basel. Why not us do something for Art Basel and running after seeing what was just done by the Herd? I thought, damn, gotta wait till next year to do this. But for the following day after that event, I went to Fleafy and I was talking to the owner, Pablo, and he was telling me, he's like, Miami Marathon Week is basically Art Basel for running. There's activations, there's a whole bunch of things going on. Why not do something for that? Oof, and you don't know. He opened a can of worms and we got straight to it. I got home, opened up my iPad, started firing ideas. I hit up Chris. I was like, Chris, let's do something. How do we make this happen? And we're literally on FaceTime talking about like, yo, what can we do? How do we go from this? And we were like, okay, we came up with a whole plan. How do we make an activation for Miami Marathon Week with our own creativity, our own budget, and let's just shoot this offer. Let's see what we can make out of this. Called Pablo, said, hey, here's the whole plan. Here's my idea. Here's where we can go. This is a rough draft. What do you think of this? He loved it. He told me we might have to wait a second because I have a meeting with Nike in like 2 or 3 days. Let's present them this idea because they want to do something for Miami Marathon Week. Let's present it to Nike. Let's see what they think. And today was that day where they had their meeting. And man, guys, I was in the middle of a final, my last final for the semester. And my phone's like, I'm wearing my watch and I'm just constantly getting calls from Pablo. And I'm just denying them because I'm in the middle of a test. I can't answer the phone. And he's calling me and the moment I walked out of that testing room, I called him. He goes, yo, I'm on speaker. I'm putting you on speaker. I'm here in the meeting with Nike. They love your idea. They want to be part of it. They want to see how can they get on board with it. And mind blown. My heart was do. I can't wait to text the guys in the group chat when I get out of this. I can't wait to tell them what is about to go down. And it was super dope being in that call with Piper from Nike, telling us that she loved the whole concept, the idea. How can she support it? How can she get behind it? And it was just a surreal moment because I just started with an idea, and it's really an undeniable feeling hearing two people from a high position say that they love our idea, they want to get fully behind it, and make this an official Miami Marathon activation from Nike. You're like, what? That sounds insane, just putting those two sentences together. But we don't know how we're going to do it. We definitely have a team that is talented and doesn't take no for an answer. We're going to figure it out no matter how. We have an iPad. We have notes. We have brains. We got willpower. We got courage. We're going to make it happen. Yeah, I'm excited for it. Today's a big day. You guys should see the whole process as we continue. say the wall over here. I say looks like right here to allow people to walk through there.
Because the shape is of a girl at an angle, right? So you would have to more or less be like this. Yeah, this is a challenging house.
Nah, I don't think so. Bench done, wall outside done, column done, one door over door done. Now
Table. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You got the one to the side, you got this one, and it's kind of like he's standing behind the table, if it makes sense.
yeah.
And then you can put that right here. And width. You also have to be careful too, because too much can leave space for wrinkles, like this.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
You know what's going on.
So we got the measurements of the whole store. We figured out how we want to place things, how we want to go about it. Now today is day one of actually getting things done, putting things together. Now we're actually going to start physically drawing everything, picturing out the size of how much we could put on a board and all that stuff. So, yo, definitely we excited. We got some crazy ideas. What you got to say about what we about to do today?
About to make some beautiful things come to life.
Now we ready to go. I guess we're gonna eat some breakfast. Don't remember that being on the menu. Listen or roll, French toast. I'm gonna just act like I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff, and in reality I'm not doing nothing. Sheesh. Finished up on day 2 of working on the project, and we got some things to update you on. What do we work on today, Chris?
Signage. We got logos, stickers. Might have an extra T-shirt. Who knows?
The second T-shirt would be dope.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy. That'll be like a friends and family or like staff only type of thing.
We did the playlist, the bib, yeah, signage, everything. Only thing that's left is really just the final touches to the bib. I say we do Nike font on all of this. This is actually something I was meaning to tell you. Down to the numbers, I would go here on the time achieved. Because we did that, I did it, right? We got the logos. And then rather than going with this whole DIY at the bottom, because it's already up here, right? That whole...
I mean, that's why we're going to do the font. That's why I told you, let's do this ourselves. And since Nike's going to do this bib, they're going to automatically do it in their font. You know what I mean?
I'm going to just make it anyways. I'll mock it up so that you'll see what I'm trying to say with the Nike numbers and all that.
Yeah. Okay. So what else? Show them all the signage we made today.
We did the runners playlist. I got to put the QR code in there. We did the Make It Yours for the bib station. Welcome to your marathon moment. We can't show them that one. We can't show them that one.
Nah. We can show them this. This is not coming out till after. So I did this one for y'all. Ooh. Chris just came up with this today. Instead of changing. So originally we had like a cardboard cutout. Like, you know when you go to the fair and you're standing behind like a wooden cutout and you could just put your head. We got originally an idea. I really wanted to do it, which was like 2 marathon runners, and they're gonna be like wearing the medals, wearing Nike all the way. And then he came up with this idea of making that wall, but I didn't understand where he was going with this wall. I didn't know this wall was supposed to be its own thing. I thought it was gonna be a wall that was gonna just cut off the corner, and people could do the head thing, and then that wall is gonna be just kind of like making it a corner so it looks aesthetic. But no, I got it wrong. This is a whole wall in itself, which is supposed to be for people to interact with and mock themselves up. So
it's honestly like fully immersive, right? So instead of having something like this where you're kind of just putting your head in a hole, like you're now becoming...
This was originally like how it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like you put your head in front of a marathon runner, and that's what it was going to be. But instead...
You're going to put your whole body in here.
You're gonna stand behind it.
You're the person running.
Yeah. You got the finish line. We're ideally gonna theme it out to match the Miami Meadow, which has like a confetti kind of like Van Gogh kind of style. That was kind of like what it was, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, this is kind of how we're gonna make the whole wooden cardboard cutout, and people can stand on the opposite side and try to mock it up. I think we can show them that last footstep.
It's a big footstep.
That's a big footstep.
Big footstep.
No, but that's a shirt. We gotta show them the last footstep. That's that friends and family shirt. Maybe might happen, but it is the last footstep. Subtle detail. Subtle. Big toe. Now, do y'all see how many toes are on there? I don't think they noticed.
Yeah,
Little subtle detail.
yeah, OD. Yeah, bro, that was everything. And then now instead of it being that, I can actually.
Oh, you can put the wall there right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, this is about to go crazy. Like, guys, you don't understand how excited we are. This is only day 2, and we're like, Chris has drawn up mostly all the signs and the things that are gonna go on the floor. Still just need to finish up the mile markers and the phrases that are gonna go on the floor. But for the most part, tomorrow we're gonna get the measurements of how big the stickers are gonna be, how big the signage is gonna be for the sections, and so forth. And then we're gonna go from there on deciding, okay, this how many quantities we want of this, and just kind of send it out to Nike to see what they approve and how many they want to print of everything. And then we just gotta make it a reality physically, and we get to make the whole wooden board by ourselves. Like, this is what he's going for.
You're obviously not really gonna see it as crystal clear, but that's the idea, more or less.
It's supposed to cut off, make it like an L on the side of the store.
Well, that's the thing, is that you see it's already at an angle.
Yeah, no, but I'm just explaining to the camera. There's gonna be like an L. And then kind of be higher, so to match like the whole thing of the store.
So you would be blocking off everything that's over there, but then you can also stand in here.
Mm-hmm. And then people could also include the Nike stuff in their picture if they want to.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna go so crazy.
And yeah, that is update on day 2. Day 3, tomorrow we're going back to the store, take measurements, and we'll step closer to making this a reality. Yeesh. I feel like people will try to mimic the front leg, but this back leg they won't be able to mimic it. So then, like, the board, since it's gonna be cut out only on her, this leg is covered, so they can use her mimic to make it look like they're running like that position, and that could be part of the thing. Oh.
Show's over, buddy.
Nah, that was so dope. How that shit lined up with just one whole big ass piece and 2 feet. We working. We cooking.
Hey. Shit. We're gonna use this to trace the cardboard cutout. This is just gonna go over that, and then we're gonna trace it. But the reason why we cut it out first is so that we could get the perfect shape and not have to do it multiple times, because then there's gonna be hella markings all over the wood.
Day 6. Put them on the roof.
So red dot.
And today, it's time to get some materials on the big boy side. We gotta get the board and all the other stuff that we need to make this board or this wall. So, ain't no more little arts and craft pencils and stuff. We up now. Big time now, right?
Were you sending the shot with the pencil?
Huh?
Were you sending a shot with the pencil?
Yeah, you know, little pencils over here, right?
Sneak this in right now. Why not lay it down right there? A little dance break.
Hey, bro, when you love what you do, it doesn't matter what day of the week it is, if it's a holiday, if something's going on. This is just fun to us, you feel me?
I love what I do.
Yo, from my corner, it looks like highlighter, like glow in the dark kind of thing.
And when the light about to say it's so fucking bright, like, and when the light was there, I thought it was orange. Fire.
So, that was the colors that we aimed for.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah.
What's the news we got today?
Man, today was a big day. Today we finally got to sit down and have a conversation between all three brands, which is Nike, Pushing for New, and Fleet Feet. And man, just being in that conversation was crazy. Just being able to have that conversation where they loved all our ideas, because we had to readjust a lot of things. And like, we had to adjust colors. We had to kind of format a little bit of our ideas more towards like Nike's campaign and include the new shoes that they're dropping. But thankfully, we're ahead of the game. Shout out to Chris. Chris was killing it. Chris, before that meeting even happened, he changed everything that had to be changed. And I'm loving the new style we're going for. We changed the shirt color. We changed the signs colors. And we changed the footprints that are going to go along the store. Now, they're, instead of being blue, they're red. And they just loved everything. They approved everything. And they're putting a lot of focus on this event. And it's so cool because, like, we got the opportunity to put this whole thing together for Nike, for Fleet Feet, for Pushing for New. And we got to design this from our ideas. Like, it wasn't like, hey, we want to do this and can you build this for us? Like, it was no, like, hey, we love your idea, we want to join you. And to me, that there's no better feeling than that. And for them to love the whole concept and everything, how we put it together, how we visualized it, and just all and we also got to explain today all the little thought process behind everything, like why the board is that color, like why is it themed like that, and it's to represent the lanyard that's on the metal. And there's just little details that we've been focusing on and getting to explain to them, and they see it and they love it. There's no better feeling than that. So finally had the meeting, everything got approved. Now it's just we just gotta start knocking things down. Now it's
execute.
get things printed, get things done, and we just gotta wait till the day of and just start putting things up on the walls. And this is about to be crazy. Literally putting things up on the wall. This is dope. And I still can't get over the fact that everybody that's on my team gets to be part of this. Like everybody, photographer, DJ, Kudro's Coffee, Chris designing this. Like everybody. Miami Lakes Run Club. Like, yeah, that's my favorite part.
It's about to be crazy.
Yeah.
What's the date?
January 17. Not no 9 a.m. no more. It's 8:30.
8:30.
This is an experience, so we're giving people more time. Because we're going to say 8:30 and 9:15 we'll start warming up and get ready to take off. But we're aiming for we changed the time to 9 to 8:30 because we want to give more people time to enjoy everything that's going to be going on inside the store before we go sweat and get all nasty and all that stuff, you know? But we want people to also get their bibs customized, get their little sticky note out, and just get to immerse themselves in the experience.
Experience, yeah.
Because that's what it's called. For the Love of the Run community experience for the Miami Marathon. I said it backwards, but you know what I mean.
And what's the incentive for people that pull up early?
Oh, so first 50 people get a dope shirt, and then the other 50 get a Cujo's Coffee on Nike, on the team.
On who?
On Nike.
On Nike. Hold on, you going big with Nike?
Bro, it would have been so dope if we had enough time to make the custom cups that they wanted to do.
Oh, for real, gonna do that?
We were gonna do that. That was something they wanted to do, but I don't think the timing, to make custom cups. So what we're gonna do is just get a custom sticker that says MIA runs on Cujo's and just slap that on the cups.
Ooh,
yeah.
Fucking with that.
That'd be dope. And then shirts so people have the option. They either get to choose to get a shirt or get to choose a coffee. But at least the first 100 people, they all walking away with something. And if you didn't walk away with a physical thing, you left with a memory. Because it's going to be unforgettable.
Oh, yeah. So be there.
Or be squared. Once Shaq opens up his little LinkedIn profile for modeling, bro, everybody got it. Everybody got it. That's it. This is what everybody got to do. Alex needs to start fucking posting. And recording sets at home. Jacob needs to start fucking posting. Big emphasis on posting. Edge needs to start posting. Shaq, you guessed it, needs to start posting. Cause bro, if people don't see what you're making and what you're doing, how is the world gonna know of your talent? You feel me? Don't even stress about perfecting what you're putting out there. Every time you post, bro, you gonna learn. Oh shit, I could do this. Yo, I can add this. Oh, I didn't like this, or I didn't get good feedback on this. Or I'm gonna try this. Boom, like that. And bro, it just naturally comes in. You do a little clip of you DJing, or a little clip from when we went to a studio session. Post a little clip, clickbait the fuck out of it, like, listen to this transition. Boom. Motherfuckers don't stop, and if it's good, it's good. Fine.
You'll get the feedback right there.
You don't get the feedback, but motherfuckers ain't gonna know about you if you just playing your shit right now in the backyard. You feel me? How long you gonna keep opening for that girl till you start closing for Ultra? You feel me? You feel us?
¿Qué lo que?
Aquí activo, tranquilito por la mañana. Tú sabes, escuchando un toquecito de la bachatica.
Hey, 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 hey.
Pero when that shit goes, ding, 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 ding.
What's this lens?
All I did was just wrap her just because I wanted to see how she would look.
Oh, it's not glued on.
No, I just wrapped her.
You know what this actually gave me a cool idea of? If you were to do newspapers, right?
Look up here.
But then you add hella photos, like how you printed out all those pictures. He was already saying that.
That was what I was gonna do today. Now that we put all of this.
Yo.
what it is.
What's up? Gotcha. Well, what do you think? We make 3 drinks? 4 drinks. We gotta be 4.
We can do. We can do like 2 lattes, 1 matcha, and then 1 refreshing.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 latte, 1 cold brew.
Yeah, 1 latte, 1 cold brew, cause
1 latte, 1 cold brew.
yeah.
1 latte, 1 cold brew. 1 matcha, and 1 refreshing.
Can we make the cold brew like so strong that like it gives somebody a heart attack? Cause that's that.
It's pretty strong burgers.
Yeah, I know.
You want to eat a strong burger?
Yeah.
Let's not go too far.
I don't like
Yo, make whatever you think feels good, bro.
Okay.
Make it strong though.
What is the team? Miami Marathon?
So it's for the love of the run. Yeah, and it's a Miami Marathon focused.
What are your colors?
Reddish.
We'll send her the colors.
We'll send you the colors.
Okay. I can maybe like do something with that. Like with the purple shirt.
Ooh.
Bomba
Bomba
She's
clap.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
What do you guys with Nike?
Yes, Nike and Flea Feet.
I said that. Yes.
If we can do, alright, so the latte, some like pushing for new theme. The cold brew crisp theme or edge theme.
Wait, but the matcha you don't make a certain color, right? The cold foam you make a certain color. So
Do the cold foams a certain color or the milk a certain color?
So right now what we're trying to do is cover up and tape, like so there's no more exposed cardboard, and try to give her like some more strength. It's, you know, got a little bit more mold, I guess, but and also so the glue doesn't seep through the wood, cardboard. I keep calling it wood, cardboard. You know, trying to protect her and cover her up a little bit. So when we go to do the paper mache, we cover her up in a little bit of newspaper, you know, stuff like that, and it doesn't seep through it or make it all wobbly. So that's what we're doing right now.
Edge, how we looking over here? What we got
Estamos
going on?
pintando. Hey.
Esta parece junta y es la mujer corriendo la figura. Entonces todavía nos falta escribir algo ahí arriba. Chris ahora va a echarle pintura a eso, lo que está morado ahí arriba, para que se destaquen las letras. Y después vamos a poner todos los 3 logos aquí, de las manchas. Y después aquí tenemos... Esta es basura, pero no es basura. No sé si tú te das cuenta de una figura que hay aquí. ¿Qué tú te das cuenta? Tú no ves un logo de una marca ni nada. ¿Ah? De la Nike.
Da Nike, sim. Agora.
Yeah. Y después tenemos la mujer aquí, que la tapamos hoy en papel de periódico y estamos poniendo unas cuantas fotos de la gente en él, porque esto va a ir parado así en la pared un cuartico y vamos a llenar alrededor de ella fotos de la gente. So this is gonna be the final piece, well, one of the final pieces of the wall. So we about to see how the logo comes out.
Bada bing.
Yeah.
For all the viewers at home, thanks.
Damn,
comment, like, and subscribe.
we did it. Well, Edge did it. Insert picture of Edge did it. Right there.
So Ale, give us what you think about everything going on in this backyard
Laboratory.
and the
the lab.
and the pushing
Come
for
with
new
me, come with
lab.
me. Let's take a little tour.
The
Alright, so
pushing
we
for
got-
new lab.
Joao over here, putting down the pics,
Uh-huh.
capturing every single moment
You heard?
throughout the year
You heard?
that we've captured with Pushing for New. Obviously, we got the cameraman working.
I don't have my camera, so I'm not working
Always working. This pile of wood. Wood shavings with a very subliminous, perhaps, logo right there.
Is it a pile of trash or is it something else? We don't know.
We got the snack bar, of course.
Entire time, just like that.
Yeah.
It's a little
We
mess.
got
A little
the
mess, little
stomachs
mess.
full.
That's another thing that I love.
We got the
Like
supply
that shit
closet.
never got moved.
Okay. We got the new pickups. You already know. Fleet Feet, called Pushing for New.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna do the?
And finally, last but not least, hold on, don't go nowhere. We got the artist, the mastermind behind the piece.
Thank you, sir. Damn. I'm about to take my arm off.
And yeah, big things, big things.
Big things, man.
Are we
Don't
gonna
know.
Are we gonna do a 4?
You don't know yet?
It's an east side thing, eh?
Are we gonna do a 4?
Can you mark it up to see?
Get this dope. I got what you need, what you want and what you don't. I do what you. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so just finished laying out all the pictures and cutting them out, and this is the finished product. Every person that is on this cutout has played a form or a part in the whole journey with Pushing for New. Whether it was a support, whether it was a like, a comment, just meeting each other at past events or encountering each other at Run Club, something along the lines of we met and we had a great interaction. You made it to this cutout, or you're gonna make it to the wall. So I think that's super dope to include everybody as a part of the journey, because you know, all these people make up the Miami running community, and these are all big pieces of the story, and you know, we're all part of the running journey. Just doing dope stuff with dope people.
All right.
Including dope people. You know?
Oh yeah. My flash just ran out of battery. but
Bro,
it's
what's
okay.
up with you, bro? You don't charge that shit when you get home?
How the flash?
You see-
It had 100% when I was.
You guys see how he's talking to me?
Bro, put that shit in 0.5.
And cut. That is second to last night. Tomorrow we back at it, finishing up the wall. And we should be chilling. Almost done, almost at the finish line. Oh my god, I just can't wait for the day of this event to come already. My goodness, I'm tired. But it's all worth it. I love what I do. And then I'll keep doing this. Keep doing this. So if anybody else wants to keep doing this with me, let's do it.
I love
Shout out to Rebecca.
I love Kudros. Shout out Rebecca.
Excuse me.
You got the
I have a question.
I always get a cold brew.
Nah, I get this.
Every single time I get a cold brew.
I'm the sweet drink.
Every single time I get a cold brew. Every time. I'm Edge, by the way. That's Edge's cold brew.
So proud of that one, right?
Yeah.
So, we're gonna do your little door hinge idea. And we're gonna get a sandbag.
I'm so scared to do that part.
What, the door hinge?
Yeah, I'm like terrified that it's gonna fall forward.
So you really want to do this idea to avoid splitting the wood, but you're not even confident in the idea. I would rather go with the safer route.
Your route is not safer. It's just as dangerous.
It's a thicker piece of wood.
Oh my god.
You're counting on a little, like, I'm counting on a wood that's like this thick. You're counting on a little.
No.
Oh no, because we changed it to a 2x4, still doing the same thing. You actually ended up going to my idea, just adding door
Look,
hinges.
you know, we can even do this. We'll drill sideways so that it closes.
That's where you risk splitting the wood. Drilling the side of it?
No, not the side of the wood. The
You're
2x4.
messing on my video, dude.
This is the 2x4 that would go to the wood.
All behind it, and then we drill to that.
We're not gonna drill anything to the side of the. Like when I'm talking about everything that I'm talking about drilling is to that piece that we're already gonna drill.
You
to
still
the
gotta
wood.
make it clear though. Like I still need you to just make sure that you like say every word that needs to be said.
To whom it may
The angle?
concern. Yeah. That's
Okay.
a tough shirt. Like,
There it is.
would you do that with the runners on the track?
That would be a fire shirt.
Take a picture.
The
Don't
his
worry
shirt.
about it.
So 2x4 in the back. Probably Rebecca's looking at us. Turn it sideways if you're saying hi. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. I have the
Why don't you have
ingredients.
cold brew?
She pointed at them.
What?
All three of them were right?
Yeah.
All three of them were the same?
Yes, sir.
Okay, beautiful.
Muchas gracias.
Thank
You
you.
have a little bit of cold foam on your beard.
Oh, not
no,
cold
the
foam.
bottom.
It's a cinnamon roll, you know?
Oh, it's not cold foam?
That's what I got
Yeah,
jokes,
it's not cold
brother.
foam. I haven't gotten my coffee
A
yet.
little bit of.
Yeah, dude.
What up, dude? We got some Cujos, you know what I'm saying? Next week, pushing for a roll latte, Etcher's cold brew, Fleet refresher, strawberry mild matcha. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Strawberry mild matcha?
Strawberry mild matcha, yeah.
I felt that. Good shit, Rebecca.
What we got cooking up over here? Hold on, the glare. Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh
It's already
shit!
coming off though, you see it?
Oh shit! Damn, I got goosebumps looking at this shit. Oh, this is tough. Nah, this is tough.
This is crazy.
That is tough. I love how it looks though.
Too real.
Way
Way too real. Yo, look to the left.
Yeesh.
Bam.
Your loudest words shouldn't be silent words. Yo, chill out.
Oh my god, dude, everything is so fucking fire. Oh my god.
It's almost about that time.
Perfect that we did the signs in black because they're gonna go on the side, right? Oh my gosh, they look great.
It's almost about that time.
They look fucking great.
Oh.
Almost about that time.
Almost. Yo, that gave me goosebumps just seeing that fucking ball, bro. And look, you can still see outside.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do a layout. So we got that out of the way. We solved this. Nike's right there. Boom, right there. We walk in. Footsteps. Chalk spray this all completely. Chalk spray this up completely. We're gonna clean up all the trash to make sure it's presentable.
Yeah, no lotto tickets.
Yeah. We got Rebecca. We'll put her right exactly on this, right here. So then she has this space to work with. So we don't really get too much in front of their business. She'll be right here in the front. She has all the space to play with. We have people all around there. And we have the board right here. Big ass board right here. Nothing else. Gives you all the space to still see that. And people can use this as a corner. You can be posted up right here. Posted on this logo. You got this. Boom. All that. You can hit the down. We put the welcome to your marathon moment possibly up there. Then you walk in. We changed out these mannequins for the t-shirts. Bib station, make it yours up there. Table, we'll put one more table here. Pushing for new logo shirt. Shirts on display here. This stays like this. We can leave these chairs here, or maybe we'll move these chairs out. Alex is over here. This has gotta go. Alex in here. I don't like this. We would probably take this. We would have to take this off.
I agree.
We could just literally unhook them all.
You could just unhook this.
Oh, look, we can unhook this, and then you know the pushing for new cutout that I have from the Lululemon event. put that right here behind Alex.
Or you
And
can
then
put
his
the big-
station, he puts the Omerta thing. You feel me? So then this is just a little decoration, and then boom here, just so it's not plain. Or we can put my flag.
behind him.
I was thinking about that. Like
My
put like
flag.
the whole top or like the table. Oh no, you can't. It's
I'll
not.
put the white
Table's gonna
flag.
be over there.
Yeah, the table's gonna be in the front.
Yeah.
The white flag goes here.
Just to cover that,
Yeah,
cause
just
it's like
You
very
literally tuck it
like.
in right here,
I
and
mean,
just
when
let
you
it
think about it, like this won't be. This won't be here. Like none of these.
We could just
You're
unhook
just gonna
these.
see the bars in the middle.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We could throw the flag just draped over it, so you see the flag. Then this is anything he could do is his little game right here. He does his game for people to win discounts. You come in. Oh, we gotta figure this out. So we would use fishing line to hang it off from up there, or we could literally just use a fishing line to like attach it to the back and then just pulling it in. You feel me? To just banner over this. You get me? And it would like be floating over this. And then we just put a little sticky tack at the bottom just so it doesn't pick up. Even though we have this to block it from picking up too much.
Yeah.
Then we'll put that sign here that you're gonna draw on the canvas today.
Which was?
We still need to figure out what we're gonna say, but it's gonna be something like to make sure people go in here. You feel me? An idea. So then, mirror goes over there. All the pictures there. I want the lady coming across the middle. Okay, so we came to the Fleet Feet store real quick, right? Now we're taking a little quick breeze, walk by, and you know. Yeesh. Next Sunday, 8 more days. See ya. All right, guys, we're here at Fleet Feet with the one and only Pablo.
What's up, guys?
All right, so Pablo, Fleet Feet's been open about a year or so, right?
Yeah.
How has it changed over the years? What got you to start Fleet Feet, and where do you see it going?
Okay. Yeah, so we actually just passed the 1 year mark, December 12th, for the Country Rock location, and then this location is month 3. So yeah, we've slowly seen like the community get more and more involved in knowing what Fleet Feet is. You know, that's one of the things that actually surprised us was how many people don't know what Fleet Feet is. You know, so when we did that a few years ago and we went to our first Fleet Feet, we were like, well, we have to bring this to Miami. You know. And one of that reasons is our passion for like staying active. You know, staying active to us killed our bad habits. We didn't have the best habits before, but through running and triathlon, swimming, biking, we were able to bond, you know, with some of my family. And then after that, we would talk about what shoes you're running with every week. Hey, what shoe did you run with today? All right, send pics. All right, well, we're going to buy it, and then we'd go, you know, try it on, buy it, and that became such a like a consistent thing that we're like, all right, maybe we should give this a try. And we started like asking people, you know, what do we got to do to get into this industry? And we started meeting more people, going to conventions. And then when we heard about Fleet Feet and it wasn't in Miami, we're like, no, this is the partnership we want, and this is the brand we want to work with and bring. And we did it. We started up in Country Walk, which was an untapped area, you know, a good neighborhood that we're familiar with.
Right.
And then we're in North Miami, and the future looks pretty good to be able to tap into more neighborhoods into Miami and give them the best experience possible when it comes to shopping for a shoe.
No, 1,000%. You changed the game too, like
Yeah.
with social media. That's been the biggest thing. You guys have changed the game in Miami with social media.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
other people are trying to do what you guys are doing, and
Yeah.
just for a year of business, the amount of people that are consistently going to Fleet Feet compared to anything else, it just shows that you guys have built that connection with the people attending,
Yeah.
and it just changes everything.
Yeah, and especially when you're grounded, you know, like, you know, I was active in the community for a little bit, and I've met some cool people and cool friends, and that's what it's about, is networking and showing them also what we offer, you know, what we can offer for your community and the experience, the difference you feel between going to some other corporate stores and then coming to ours. You'll see a difference right away, and that takes time, you know. Our vision was like, open the first year, like we knew that it's going to take 3 to 4 years, you know, for us to like, you know, get into the community well, and so that's why we just have our head focused on like the future and our community, you know, and yeah, this year it might look like, okay, you know, the community's starting to know about us, but in reality it's still just like, you know, slowly moving, you know, and that's what we want to focus on is how can we get into hopefully, you know, most of Miami experiencing our shopping experience.
Right. No, that's how it started with me and you. Like, we met at an event. I told you, I was like, I went to a different store. I had a bad experience. You told me, come on to Fleet Feet.
Yeah.
And I never heard about Fleet Feet until that day. I just noticed that I saw your shirt said Fleet Feet. I was like, what's that? And then you invited me, and honestly, that was the best decision we could have made. Because now everybody knows about Fleet Feet. Everybody's shopping at Fleet Feet.
Yeah, man. If you haven't come by and experience the difference. That's something that, you know, we as with my cousins and my family, we would shop around too, and it makes a big difference. If you go to a shoe that you wanted to like buy a shoe for, and the experience isn't there, or like the customer service isn't there, we would walk out, you know. And same thing with online, you kind of guess it, you know. These brands are asking you to pay a certain premium price now for shoes, so if you just want to buy a shoe by the way it looks, that's good. But we don't sell you a shoe by the way it looks, it's how it fits.
All right, now with the Miami Marathon coming up,
Yeah.
how many times have you ran it? Full or half?
I've ran the half twice.
Okay, so what advice would you give to somebody who's running the half for the first time this year, or want to come up to the next Miami Marathon?
Yeah, I'd say hydrate and train in all types of weather. You know, that's one thing that people say. It's like right now we get this cold breeze every year, and then people act surprised, you know, when the day of the race becomes hot. But we train hot all year round, so get used to training in hot conditions and hydrating, because the day's gonna come, and if it's not that cold weather, it's gonna be hot. So stay hydrated. Whenever you think you're hydrated, you're not. So keep overdo it with the electrolytes. And you know, the Miami Marathon now has Never Second as a nutrition partner. So every Never Second you see on the course, grab one, take one. They have 200 milligrams of sodium in it. A lot of people don't know that the gels have sodium in it, so they'll keep you hydrated as well. So do that. Take some electrolytes. That's my advice, and enjoy the course. I mean, if you live in Miami, I feel like it's a must to do this race. If you're running, you know, if you're running that distance, either way, just completing it, get that medal, and get it under your bucket list. You know?
Yeah, just take it one step at a time.
Yeah.
I always tell my friends, I'm like, do a 5K, do a 10K, and when the Miami Marathon comes around, just do the half.
Yeah.
13 miles is doable for anybody, no matter what the experience is. Just go out there, get some miles in, get the steps in, enjoy the views. The views and the energy in Miami is crazy. When you get to mile 11 and you get the cheer zones, insane. Insane.
And even before that, when you're crossing the Venetian and you're doing that loop from Miami Beach through the neighborhoods, and you get to that Venetian, it's just a beautiful race. If you already run Miami, you're familiar with it, you know.
Right.
But my respects for the people who are doing the full. Every time someone tells me they're doing the full, I'm like, wow, you're in for a hot one.
Yeah. So when I hit you up and I told you, let's make something happen after Art Basel, you told me, Art Basel for Miami, the runners, Miami Marathon, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
I got home that same night. I pulled out my iPad. I got to drawing. I got to writing. Now, what was the first thing that went through your mind when you saw that whole proposal and all these ideas I wanted to do?
When you told me that, I actually was pretty happy, because you hit it on the spot. You know, when I told you like this is the week to be creative, you probably hit level 10 of creativity. So that got me excited to let people know what we can do together, you know, when you get creatives to come together and then do it from the shop, which is that's what we're here for. You know, we want to show people the potential that we have as a community, and when we all link up, you know, people who are in the industry like you're gonna give them an experience that's gonna last a lifetime. Honestly, you know, they're gonna come into a store and then leave knowing that you did something different than anyone else, you know, and that's what it's about. It's like how memorable can you make the experience for them with the details. You know, it's all about that, and it's a cool thing to maybe even set the tone for the future. Like I said, like the week of the marathons, from major marathons to Miami Marathon, is a door to be open for creatives to get super creative that whole week. Besides just running, you know, let them get excited for the event, let them get excited for the marathon, and maybe you can change people's lives like that. If they get sentimental some way about it, you know, it'll motivate them too.
And honestly, that's what the biggest focus point was when we designed it. Like, get creative, but also stay within touch to give people an experience that still relates to them, seeing the whole marathon experience. Because I also want to reach people that have never been to a Miami Marathon, and they're not going to be able to experience it unless it's through a video. You walk through this, you're going to be like, okay, this is kind of what I'm expecting. This is what it feels like. And the whole ambiance of all these runners in here, is going to amplify that. Yeah. And then from every little detail, everything has a thought behind it. Yeah. And that's what we kind of wanted to focus on. And, you know, just kind of stay within that DIY, make it feel rustic and connected to people, not just a printed out board with a perfect font, you know? Yeah. We wanted to go all out and make this different than anything you've ever seen. Yeah. And shout out to Chris. Chris knocked it out of the park with every design, and anytime we had to make a change, he was on the dime with it.
Yeah, I was pretty impressed whenever you showed me, like, yo, this is what we did for this. It couldn't have been better.
And wait, hold on. Now you say that, let me show you the wall, because you haven't seen the wall. So this is the wall in the second to last stage.
Okay, dang.
And that's a 10-foot wall that's going to go outside.
And we threw a Miami in there.
You guys, damn, the whole thing, fire. You guys are in for a treat when they come in here.
So, you know, if you see that wall, you better pose next to it. And
You understand when you see it.
you understand when you see it. Just know, you guys been keeping up. You know what is going on. But now the last thing. Let me get this ready.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you 40 seconds. You gotta build a Miami Marathon outfit. Shoes, clothing, gels, hydration, whatever you gotta grab.
Okay.
If somebody's gonna go run right now, you gotta build them an outfit. I give you 40 seconds.
I gotta go grab it.
Go grab it right now. Go. It's counting down.
Damn.
It's counting down.
Alright, we're grabbing the Swift shorts right here. Okay, we got the racing tank. I love all black, so I'm going all black right here. The back of it, fire. Alright.
Okay.
We get the length of the socks.
24 seconds. 24 seconds.
Going socks, Balega black, right here.
Okay.
Where's the alpha? Where's the
Come on,
alpha?
shoes,
Where's the
shoes,
alpha
shoes.
fly? Right here behind us.
15.
Boom, and some electrolytes. Boom,
Okay.
we're running the Miami Marathon.
All right. 10 seconds to spare. We got a Miami Marathon outfit. You can shop always at Fleet Feet, and you get everything.
Oh,
everything.
Can't forget the shades. Can't forget the shades right
All right,
here.
I'm press play.
Boom. The Fosies with the fit. Right here. All black. New colorway, the Alpha Flies. Balega blister-free socks. That's PR, baby, right there.
Yeah.
Got it?
That's perfect. A nice little fit. Cool, calm. Got the popping out on the shoes and then everything
Tell
else.
me, how are you hydrating?
Yeah.
How do your feet feel?
How do your feet feel?
I was gonna go grab electrolytes, but you said outfit, so I was like, alright.
And I threw in the electrolytes at the end.
After two, like that, like.
That video was gonna drop like around February.